Every time a new client contacts your agency, someone from your team has to reply manually, send the services details, ask for the requirements, book consultation, and repeat the same process again and again for every new client. Now imagine if all of this happened automatically on WhatsApp. The moment a client sends a message, they get instant welcome message from the chatbot and start onboarding. Step by step, the chatbot asks all of their information such as their full name, company name, services they are interested in, their project requirements, contact number, and once the user will shares all the information, they immediately receive personalized message from the chatbot. Means it includes their specific name, company, service type that they were selected from the list, and their contact number too. So this is the exact automated WhatsApp chatbot we are going to build today for the agency that want to automate client onboarding on WhatsApp. But before we move ahead, I have something extremely valuable for you. If you also want to create this type of chatbots for your own agencies, then go and purchase Pabbly tool by using my coupon code MEHYT and get a heavy discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. I have created this chatbot by using Pabbly Chatflow. So without wasting any more time, let's start the creation of this chatbot. At first, open a new tab and go for pabbly.com/chatflow. If you are new to Pabbly, then you can click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software, which is perfect for testing. If you are an existing user just like me, then click on the sign in option and then you will see all Pabbly apps where you have to go in this Pabbly Chatflow. And it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. On the left hand side, you will see multiple powerful features of Pabbly Chatflow. For creating a WhatsApp chatbot, you have to go in this flows feature. See, this is the flow builder page. Here you can create and manage static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. For creating a new chatbot flow, you have to click on this plus add flow button. See, this is the starting point of the flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first, you have to give the name to your flow. After giving the name, I'll give you a quick overview of these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. Now, let's get started. At first, you have to select the trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger event. In this flow, I am selecting the trigger event as keyword. Keyword are those manually entered voice that I expect that the user will send to me. For adding a keyword, you just have to enter the word in this field and press enter. So this is how easily you can add keyword. Here I am adding only 3 keywords as onboarding, hi and hello. See, these are the most expected word the user will send to me. You can add more keywords if you want to. Now whenever the user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply by sending them this type of welcome message, including 2 quick buttons. So for that, I am adding this text button from here and entering a message in this enter body box as client onboarding, welcome, thank you for your interest in working with us, let's get started. Now for any quick buttons, you have to click on this plus add button, enter the button name, select the button type from here and click on the save button, and done the same for the next one too. Here I have added. After that, I am linking the trigger point of this flow to this text node. Now whenever the client will click on the start onboarding button, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share their full name. So for that, I am clicking on this actions option and adding button as ask a question. After that, I am entering the question, what is your full name? For that, I am selecting the contact custom field as full name and the format as text, as name should always in the format of text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times you give retry attempts to your user for answering this question. It also works like this. For example, here I have selected the format as text, but the client will reply to the bot in the format of number or any other format except text. Then bot does not give any response to them, and for handling these type of cases, we have to increase the number of attempts for our clients. But whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. For this case, you can enter the validation message like please share your name in the correct format if you want to. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I am linking this circle which are present in front of start onboarding to this question node. Now when the user will share their full name, then my bot will ask them to send their company name. So for that, I am again adding one ask question button from here, entering the question in this field, selecting the contact custom field as company and the format as any. Now what is contact custom field? So contact custom field is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, email, contact number, business name, and much more. In simple terms, contact custom field is used to send personalized message based on the user input. For creating a contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and go in this contact custom fields option. Moving forward, whenever the client will share their full name and their company name, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to select the service type that they are interested in by sending them this type of list message. So for adding this, take this list button from here. See, it is divided in 3 parts, name is header, body, and footer, where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving these blank and directly entering a message in this enter body box as what service are you interested in. After that, I am clicking on this H section button and entering a section title as service types. Moving forward, for adding list of types of services, you have to click on this plus add items button. Here I am adding 4 types of services, but you can add more. The process of adding items in the list will be the same. Here I have added all the services type, where the first one is website development, next is UI UX design, after that social media marketing, and lastly automation services. You can also enter description in the center description boxes if you want to. After that, I am linking the question node to this list button. See, it is connected. Now whenever the client will select the service type that they are interested in, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going to do the setup of custom field tag. So for that, I am clicking on this actions option and adding button as set custom field. After that, I am selecting the contact custom field as service type, and in this enter value box, I'm going to write this, that is website development, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for the service type. That's why I am linking this to this. Here I have added this contact custom field specifically for this service type. Now I'm going to add 3 more contact custom field nodes for each of them also. Here I have added, as you can see, that I use the same contact custom field in each of these node as a service type, but only change the value completely based on the input that I have entered in this enter title box. You also have to make sure that the input you have entered in this enter title box is the same you have to write in this enter value box at the end. This will help your bot to provide customized message to your users based on their selected choice. Now whenever the user will select the service type that they are interested in, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to briefly describe their project requirements and their phone number. So for that, I am again doing the same that I have done here, means I am adding 2 more questions in this flow. The process of adding questions in the flow will be the same. Here I added both the questions, where in this node I have entered the messages, please briefly describe your project requirements. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as description and the format as any. And in the next question node, I ask the user to share their contact number. After that, I am linking all these 4 contact custom field node circle to this question node and this question node to this, because connection plays major role. You have to make sure that each and every node will connect with each other. Now when all these communication will done, then at last my bot will provide one customized request receive message to the user, and that will be fully personalized based on their input, just like this. Means it includes their specific name, company, service they have selected, and their contact number. So for adding these type of messages, you have to take this text button from here and enter the message in this box. Here I have added as onboarding request received, thank you, with $, full name, company, service type, and contact number. As you can see that I have used the $symbol before some fields because it is a contact custom field symbol, and with the help of this symbol, automatically in this place the user's provided data will come. See, Here in this step, whenever the user will share their full name, then with the help of this contact custom field full name, the bot will capture the user's provided response and mention their specific name in this place. This is same for all the rest of these contact custom fields too. So this is how contact custom fields work. Now our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on the save button so that your flow will be saved and updated. See, I have created this flow as a complete example. You can customize the content, add more questions, list, text button and many more. The logic is almost same. So if you face any difficulties or you have any queries while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. This automated WhatsApp chatbot will give instant replies to your clients in real time like this. Complete onboarding process without you touching your phone. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing chatbot for your own business too. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grab an exclusive offer. So this is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.